Hello and welcome to today's session. Today's session will discuss about the big data analysis frameworks. In today's digital age, the business organizations across industries are growing massive amount of data. So data here contains valuable insights and patterns that when properly analyzed can help in driving a strategic decision making, optimize your operations and uncover new opportunities. However, the volume and complexity of the data makes it challenging to extract meaningful information without a structured approach. So that's where data analytic framework comes into play. To tackle this challenge, data analytics frameworks have emerged as an essential tool for navigating the complex world of data analysis. So today's class, let's try to understand what is big data analysis framework, and let's try to understand the basic framework of big data analysis. Let's first try to understand what is big data framework. See, big data frameworks are a software ecosystems that facilitates management, processing and analysis of vast and complex data sets. So basic goal of the big data analysis framework is to efficiently store the enormous amount of information across these distributed systems, to process the different kinds of data which we have already studied. The data can be which is available across can be structured, semi-structured or unstructured. And the third main important goal is to analyze the data by using advanced methods so as to discover the hidden patterns or trends and develop an holistic approach towards managing this diverse application sources and tools. So for performing data analytics, many frameworks are proposed, and all these proposed frameworks have some common factors. So big data framework is actually a layered architecture, and it has many advantages, like it's very generic or very general. So most of these different frameworks which are established, they have a common 4-layer architecture which we are going to discuss today. The 4-layer architecture of the big data analysis framework is data connection layer, data management layer, data analytics layer and presentation layer. So let's see the first layer, that is the data connection layer. See, the main function of a data connection layer is to collect the data from the diverse sources. It can be a database, it can be some APIs or social media, IoT device and anything. And then after collecting the device, the main task is to basically to establish connection to these various data sources, ingesting the data in the batch or streaming formats, ensuring the data quality and consistency during the ingestion, and maintaining the metadata about the ingested data. So the main task, we call it as an ETL process. ETL means extract the data, transform the data and load the data. So various tools are already there for performing this data connection function, like Apache Kafka, Amazon Kinesis, Google Cloud Data Flow and IBM Streams. So coming to the next layer is called as the data management layer. So the main function of data management layer is storage, processing and transformation. So once you have got the data from the previous layer, now the main function of this layer is to manage that data. So manage the storage, manage the processing and transformation of the ingested data which you have got from the previous stage. So the main task of this layer is store the data in a suitable format, can be in NoSQL FAIR or HDFI, basically any kind of format. Then perform the data transformations, perform data cleaning, enrich the data, ensure data quality and integrity. Also very important to manage the data access and security, and basically perform all the required pre-processing of the data, thereby allowing parallel execution of queries, read, write and data management tasks. Many schemes have already been implemented in this layer. For example, data in place is one scheme where the data is not moved at all, or constructing a data repository like data warehouse for the storage, or maybe pull data on demand mechanisms. So these are like various mechanisms which have been implemented in this layer for managing the storage of the data. So various tools are there for implementing these functions, like Apache Hadoop, Apache Spark, cloud storage services like AWS, Google Cloud Storage. So these are the various tools which performs this task. The third layer in the architecture is data analytic layer, where the main task is analysis and modeling. So the main function here is to enable data analysis, modeling and discovery of insights of data. So the main task in this layer is you can perform the data analysis now. Like, how can you do it? There are many functionalities which it uses, like statistical tests, machine learning algorithms, which are very useful to understand and construct, or usage of some machine learning models for doing the analysis and modeling of the data. So basically this layer implements many model validation mechanisms as well. And different types of processing are also done, like cloud computing, SaaS, that is software as a service, grid computing and edge computing. And various tools are already there which provides this functionality, like Apache Spark, R, Python, machine learning libraries, which will help in doing the data analysis, modeling and discovery of insights. So coming to the last layer, which we call as a presentation layer, where the main task is for visualization and reporting. Now the data has been analyzed, the model has been done. So the next functionality is the visualization and reporting. So this layer basically focuses on presenting the insights which have been derived from the data in a user-friendly manner or in some kind of actionable manner. User-friendly manner means it will give us very good dashboards which are very useful for reporting and for visualizing the data. It also provides some kind of interactive tools for doing data exploration work and making basically the data accessible to the business users and stakeholders. And here as well we have many tools to facilitate this layer, like Tableau, Power BI, Apache Superset and Jupyter Notebooks. So that was about the 4 different layers of big data analysis framework. To just quickly revise, the 4 layers are data connection layer, which basically does the job of collecting the data, data management layer, which basically does the task of storage, processing and transformation. The third one, data analytic layer, basically doing the analysis and modeling. And the last one, the presentation layer, basically focusing on visualization and reporting. So to summarize, the big data processing cycle involves data management, consists of the following steps: collection, data collection, pre-processing, applications of machine learning algorithm, and finally interpretation of results and visualization of machine learning algorithm. So basically this is not just like a one step process. It's actually an iterative process where it is carried out on a permanent basis to ensure that the data is suitable for data mining. So thank you so much. And please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.